So, about this video I'm about to play, there's something I want you to learn from this video. But before I play the video, here is my take on this video, right? Some parents get to over pamper their children, and you know the Bible says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. Now, there is a strong belief that if you train up your child to a certain measure, that thing will go with the child, and you see the child acts in that direction. You understand? Even if most times the different factors tend to change them, but majority of the upbringing of a child when they are little tends to play a longer role in their life as they grow old. You understand? Now, why am I saying this? If you overgive your child some attention and you don't sometimes expose them to the reality of life, you understand? We are not saying that you should expose your child to the harsh weather and just leave them like that. No, sometimes you make them uncomfortable for some time to observe their reactions to that changes. You understand what I'm saying? Let's say, for instance, if you are the type that is very, very wealthy and you are providing for your child all the time, they don't get to understand most times that it is not always so, that there might be some times that there might be some times where the resources might not actually be flowing the way it used to, or the resources might not be there in some cases, so that they will learn how to adapt to different kind of situations. You understand? Some don't even learn self-defense. They don't even experience a lot of things, and sometimes it gets to affect the upbringing of the child, and later on affects the child when they are growing old. You understand? And it becomes a problem for them, even more bigger problem when they are no longer with the parent, or when they face challenges outside of their comfort zone. So this particular video, let me play it for you so that you understand the techniques and how this man was able to bring his son to reality. You understand? To the fact about life, and thank God it actually worked for him. So here is the video.
My son is doing really poorly in high school. He is sucking. One day he says to me, "Hey Dad, one of my friends was telling me about his trust fund. What does my trust fund look like?" And I said, "If Mom and I get run over by a truck, you're good until you finish high school, because it doesn't look like you're going to college." He said, "Well, what do you mean?" I said, "Well, the trust only pays till you finish college. Then it's done." He says, "What do you mean it's done?" I said, "It means no more checks." And I said to him, "The dead bird under the nest never learns how to fly." And he said, "What the fuck does that mean?" And I said, "What it means is you should start thinking about taking advantage of this now, because you're not." And I think at that moment, he saw the abyss, he saw the darkness, he saw the situation he was in, and went, "Shit, this is bad." And so he knuckled down and he started getting into what he was into, and he eventually became an electrical engineer. He was at the top of his class all through, college and right into engineering. And in all these electrical engineering cohorts, they all build a combustion F1 race car and an electric one. And they race them all around the world against each other, because that's how they're learning. If they're interested in electrical engineering, you're building that F1 Formula car. And every year, MIT would win, and because they always built the best car. Well, in Trevor's case, he became the captain of the team, and he worked on the software that released the energy out of the battery in a different way, and he beat MIT. And so the Tesla guys came over and said, "Who are you guys?" He said, "We're the McGill team." And he said, "You're all hired at Tesla, all of you, the whole team." Wow. That's where he works. That's where he lives, in San Francisco.
Wow.